Good morning, students. Last time we had done how to stay safe online. Now, since we are armed with all the features and the precautions how to stay safe online, let's visit a few websites online. So here we go. Now I've already opened up the Google website. Here I'm typing the website for Apple. I'm searching Apple, and here we get this link. As I click on this link, this is the Apple's website. Now this website, you can see it has a lot of pages linked with each other. Now how do we know the pages are linked? When I click on this, there are certain blue colored text written here. Now when I click on this text, it takes me to an altogether new page. Right, we can see this, that it is an altogether new page. Now I want to go back from this page. I can go back, and again I want to proceed. I can click on more such links. So such links are called as hyperlinks, and these pages, this whole is a website, and this website, when we click on these hyperlinks, we move to different pages. Each page is known as a web page. So a website is basically a collection of web pages, and to view all the web pages we had gone to this Google Chrome. Now what is Google Chrome? Google Chrome is known as a web browser. We use it for browsing the net. So basically Google Chrome is a software, it's a program used to navigate the World Wide Web. Now children, today what we will do is we will be creating our own websites. Our own websites means collection of web pages, electronic pages, all connected with each other, and where they are connected, that is, that particular text or that link is known as the hyperlinks. Like you can see here, this is a web page. What I'm scrolling on is a web page. Now in this web page, wherever there will be a link, I can go to these. When I go to this particular text, this becomes blue in color. So this means that there is a link. It is connecting us to different other pages. This is a web page. So now we need to learn how to create our own web pages. Website requires a web browser, a software that is required to load the website, to display the website. But that is not all. Our web browser knows only how to display the information. This web browser does not know how to display the text, how to load the images, where to place which picture, which text to make bold. This all is taught to the web browser by a language known as HTML. HTML is a hypertext markup language. So let's understand, we would be creating web pages in HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML, it describes the structure of a web page. Structure of a web page means where we'll be having text, where we'll be having pictures, from where to start the page, where to end the page, where are we going to have the hypertexts. That is where we will be having the links. Now it contains a lot of elements, and this is the language that tells the browser how to display the content. This we have started. Now let's start with HTML. In HTML, like in any other computer language, we have got commands. These commands are known as tags. So tags are the commands or the instructions for the browser placed in the opening and the closing angle brackets. These tags are always placed in opening and closing angle brackets. So these are instructions for the browser, and they are always placed in opening and closing angle bracket. The syntax is, we write the name of the tag and then the content, and then we close the tag. Now let us see an example. Like for example, the tag to start HTML, wherever we would be starting HTML, the tag given is in angle brackets, we are going to write HTML. Right now, whenever we start a tag, most of the tags, not all, but most of the tags which start, they need to close also. For example, to end an HTML document, we write /HTML. You can see here, this is the syntax for the browser that this HTML document has ended over here. Right now, tags, they normally come in pairs. Like p tag, you will have a p starting and a p /p means it is an ending tag. The first tag pair is for the starting. This is the first tag pair. The first tag in a pair is the start tag and the second tag is the ending tag. Now, how do we start HTML? HTML is written always in a text editor. Text editor is a program that allows us to create and edit programming languages. Since HTML is also a programming language, we will be requiring a text editor for it, and the examples of text editor are Notepad, WordPad, etc. Now I'll be using Notepad to create and edit HTML program. Now a basic HTML program always starts with the tag HTML. Then we have the head tag. The sequence remains the same. Head tag. Then after the head tag we have the title tag, where we write the page title. Now this title comes in the title bar. Title bar means the top bar of your page of any document which represents the name of the page. That is the title bar. So whatever we write here, it's displayed at the top. Then we close the head section. This is /head, so the head is closed. This whole section is known as the head section. The head section gives the information about the document. This section gives the information about the document. This information is never printed on the website. Whenever we see a website, this whatever is written in the head section will not be shown. Then once the head section is closed, we come to the body section. The body section, it starts with the tag body. Then we will be using formatting tags, like I have used h1. This is for heading. Then I have used p tag. This is a paragraph. This is the beginning of the paragraph, and here the paragraph has ended. Now again I have used a p tag. There is no limitation on how many number of times you can use a tag. So p tag, this is another paragraph. Now, and the body section closes. This whole is the body section. Now whatever is written in the body section will be displayed on the browser page. So only this much portion is going to be displayed on the browser page. This portion will not be displayed on the browser page. This is the starting of HTML document, and this is the ending of HTML document. Now since we are going to use Notepad Editor, it is the simplest editor and it is readily available in all the versions of Windows. So we start with a blank Notepad document, and here I have typed the tags here. There is no need for the space in between. We can remove the space. Now here the note says that only the content inside the body section is displayed in the browser. Only the content in the body section, this area, this content will be displayed by the browser. The others will not be displayed. Now when I'm saving it as an HTML document, I'll remove this line here. I'll go to File and I'll save it as, I'll go to Save As, and on the desktop I'm going to save it with the name first page. You can give any name, but after giving the name we need to give .html. This is the indication to the browser that it is an HTML file. So .html, that's it, and then we save it. Now once we have saved our document, we close Notepad. The work of the The editor is done. We close everything. Now let's see. This page has been displayed here. You can see its icon has changed to the Chrome icon. That means now it has become a web page. Let me open this. It is asking me that how do you want to open this file. I want to open it using Google Chrome. Okay. Now this is the page that comes. I know it doesn't look like a website right now, but we have started making use of HTML and displaying our data on the browser, right? So see, here is written as the page title. You can see page title. This was what we had written in title tag. This was heading H1. This was a paragraph. This was another paragraph, and then we had close HTML. Now children, what you can do, we have created the first page. Now if I have to modify the contents of this page, what I'll do is I'll right click on this, then I'll say open with, and this time I will choose another app over here and I will look into more. Here I get Notepad. In Notepad I get the coding for this. In this coding I can make use of more features. Instead of writing just this is a paragraph, I can edit the text here. I can use another heading. There are in all 6 types of headings. First I had written H1. Now I'm making use of H2. This is another heading. Alright, close H2 tag. Save your work with Ctrl S. Every time we don't have to give it another name. Click on cross and let us see. See, this heading has also come, but this is smaller than our previous heading. In all there are 6 headings. We have done H1, we have done H2. You can have it till H6. Practice all the 6 headings and save your work in your folder. Create a folder with the name class 8 and save your work in your folder. Like I had created it on the desktop, now I am going to save it in the folder. Right? Thank you children.